Hello guys, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about top tips for international students in USA. I'll be talking about jobs, internships, and more. But before that, for the new people, let me give you guys a quick introduction about myself. My name is Rue. My name is Ritu Thapa. I am an international student from Nepal. I graduated in 2023 and right now I'm working a full-time professional. So there are some certain things that I wish I had known as an international student, which is why I made this video so that y'all could know certain things and y'all could get an idea of how to be successful as an international student. So without further ado, let's get the video started. The first thing that we're going to talk about is getting started and how to become academically successful. Once you leave the home country, you're on your own now. So the habit of researching about everything is the most important thing that you have to start doing after coming to the state. For example, if you're looking for an apartment, quick Google search about different apartments, comparing this versus that, and how much you can save is something that you want to do. Even here, while you're taking the courses in the university, back home, I don't know about others again, but for us, like, we're given certain courses and we are given the professor, like we have to take the classes with that professor and we don't have to do anything. Here, you have to choose professor. You have to choose wisely what kind of professor you want, what kind of classes you want to get enrolled in, and researching about that is very important. While looking for professor, there is a websites like Rate My Professor and all that where you can go and look at the reviews of the professor, what students have to say, and based on that, you'll have to make a decision on whether you want to take that class or not. So habit of researching about every single thing is going to help you a lot before making any decisions. Just quick Google search, asking ChatGPT is something that you want to do. Moving forward, so another important thing that you want to do is be involved on campus. So a lot of people, international students, what they like to do is they want to make like a small circle, 10-15 people, and be in that bubble, their safe space. You have to break that bubble. You have to get out of that. You have to be involved on campus. Getting involved in a lot of on-campus organizations such as Society of Asian Scientists and Engineers for Asian Students, American Society of Civil Engineers, Mechanical Engineers, Google Developers Club, and all that is going to help you expand your network. And what's that's going to do? Here, networking is the way for you to get to the door to the interview. You're going to have to do interview by yourself. You're going to pass the interview by yourself. But getting to the door where you get an interview from a company is through the networking. So networking is very important. And you can do that by being involved in a lot of on-campus organizations. You don't have to be involved in everything, but finding out, again, researching about the on-campus organization that you have, and then finding out this is the one that I want to be a part of, and then getting involved, getting to know more people is going to help you further in your career. Even after you graduate, people from there are going to help you get a full-time opportunities and all that. Third thing is, for international students like us, there are language barriers, there are cultural barriers, there are so many stuff. So in order to help us with that, there are a lot of on-campus centers like student success centers, tuition centers. If you're not very confident with your English, there is going to be a tuition center where they're going to teach you certain stuff about English, maths, computer science, getting you started. Visit that place and learn more, and that is free of cost. Your tuition is going to cover all of that. Most commonly asked question is how to make money while on campus. The first thing that students think of making money while on campus is on-campus job opportunity, and yes, that is the easiest way to make money while you're a student. On-campus job opportunities are not only limited to working in cafeteria. There are so many more other job opportunities that you can find on campus. For example, becoming a research assistant, teaching assistant, library assistant. There's much more. Some of them, they have openings in university job portal site. For example, for my university, there was a job site called Handshake where they would post all of those opportunities. We would go in there, apply, interview, and then would get the job. The second way to get that kind of job is, for example, if you've taken Professor ABC in the first semester, next semester you're going to go talk to that professor and ask him like if he needs or she needs a TA for his course. And then from there on, if you have good grades, they're going to consider you for the TA position as well. So that's how, you know, talking and networking is going to help you get on-campus job opportunity as well. And usually, compared to working in cafeteria, TA job pays you more, and also it can be something that you can add in your resume as well if you're teaching the course that's related to your major. So that's how you can get on-campus job opportunity. Other thing that you can do is apply for internships during the summer or during the semester. As an international student, you can work, I think, 364 days. You cannot work full 1 year, but you can work 364 days throughout your undergrad full time. So that is a CPT. I can make a separate video on CPT, but yeah, that is how you can make money. Usually if you're a tech major, you can search for the summer internship because your scholarship is going to be for fall and spring, and in the summer usually a lot of international students, they don't take classes, they apply for internship, they do internship, make some money, save that for the semester so that they don't have to, you know, worry about money during the semester. That's what you can do. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about alternatives to summer internship for the tech major. I'll be talking about that in detail later. And the other thing that I would like to talk about is go in a little more detail about summer internships. So first of all, when you come to States, after you start your school, in order to get a job, the first thing that you gotta make sure you do is have your LinkedIn account. If you're a tech major, have your Github account. You know, polishing that account, adding stuff to that account, it will just keep happening. But first, creating that account and then getting started is something that you want to do. And from the very first semester, start applying for internships. I know, like, internships you can only start after being in States for about a year, but there's no limitation on it. When can you apply? You can just start applying the day you land. It doesn't matter. Once you start applying for internships, you're going to get interviews. You will kind of get used to behavioral interviews, technical interviews. I'm talking about tech majors, right? Technical interviews. And if you fail like first few interviews, it doesn't really matter. You are getting the experience, and by the time you get to your most important interview of your life, like for some people it might be Google, for some people it might be Snowflake or Two Sigma. Like, if you get interview from those companies, you'll be prepared this time because you've been through that same interview so many times. You know, so just start applying, do LeetCode. Even though we don't use LeetCode in actual work, office work, web development work, LeetCode is something that they use to, you know, analyze whether you are a good fit for the role or not. So that is important. Start doing LeetCode, NeetCode 150. I'm going to add links to all of the things that I'm talking about in the description box below. So NeetCode 150 is something that you want to do. After you do NeetCode 150, start from easy, go to medium, and then hard. I still cannot do hard, so I'm not going to suggest something that I myself cannot do. But if you can do, that's great. Teach me. So yeah, go from there, get started. After NeetCode 150, trust me, I've been there. Like, you'll feel a little bit more confident about yourself, and you'll feel more confident while giving the technical interviews as well. Get started from there. Now, what if you don't have summer internships, even after doing all that? Getting an internship, getting a full-time is not only about hard work, it's sometimes about luck as well. And I mean, you are not going to be always unlucky, but you cannot be always lucky either. For example, you don't get the internship very first semester, very first year or second year. What are you going to do if you don't get that? There is an alternative to that. CodePath. So CodePath has summer, projects, interview preparation pathways, and all that they do for free of cost. So you can just apply for that, get selected, and then they're going to teach you how to do technical interviews, or they're going to teach you how to do web development and all that free of cost for you. So apply for that if you don't have summer internship. Even if you're not sure whether you're going to have summer internship or not, apply for CodePath. Personal project is another thing. You can create your own personal projects. The easiest way to get started with your personal project is watching Udemy tutorial. Udemy course literally costs like $10 for new users. You can buy one course, look at the reviews, buy that course. My favorite web development course is from Angela Yu. So she is a great professor. I got started with web development by taking her course, so you can take her course and do a summer project, like couple of hours every single day is gonna get you so far. By the end of summer, you're gonna have like entire working full stack project on your GitHub that you can talk about while you're interviewing for your full-time position or your next internship, right? And in addition to that, CodePath, there is another platform called, I think, Free Code Camp. Yes, Free Code Camp. I'm gonna add the link to all of these things that I can find. That's gonna be an alternative to summer internship in the description box below. If you want me to talk in more detail about these like alternatives to summer internships, please let me know. I'll create another video with more detailed research. Last but not the least, attend conferences. I'm not only talking about tech major. If you are from nursing major or from psychology major, the conferences related to your major is something that you would want to attend. I know those conferences are expensive, but on the plus side, most of the time, university has a quota where they're gonna pay you to attend those conferences. You just have to reach out to your major advisor and then tell them about like why you want to attend those conferences, or you can just reach out to some of the professors within your major that you've taken classes from, and then they're going to recommend you for that scholarship. For example, in order to attend SWE conference, I reached out to one of my female professor, because Society of Women Engineers, so reaching out to a female professor made more sense to me. I'd taken her class in the past, so I told her like I really wanted to, you know, go there, attend the event, but it's kind of expensive, all of the cost to go there, you know, cost to attend and all that. So I needed, you know, somebody to provide me a scholarship with. So she redirected me to university's major advisor, and then from there, like they somehow figured out a way. They had a quota, and then they added me to quota, where I got the scholarship to attend that conference. I know for University of Washington and Virginia, they have a quota to attend Grasshoppers conference every single year. Even University of Texas at Dallas, they have a quota. Like they would offer scholarship, not even scholarship, they would offer like full expense package for 10-20 students to attend that conference. You just have to apply to be that among one of that 20 students, and you're gonna get the experience of your life. You're gonna get free fares, networking with a lot of people, direct talking with the companies, direct interviews and all that through those conferences. So this is everything I wish I had known. Some things about academics, some things about, you know, college life and all that. If there are certain topics that you would like me to go more in detail about, talk more about, then let me know. Comment down below and I will create another video for you guys. Being an international student comes with some limitations. It has pros and cons. You're not as free as you were back home because you're not from this country, but also this country has provided us with the opportunity to explore ourselves and be a better version of ourselves. So grateful for that as well. Being said that, I don't regret coming here. Sometimes I wish I had more freedom, like I wish I could do more than just become a software engineer. I wish you guys all the success in this journey of life as an international student. It'll be all worth it at the end, and if not, home's always there. So yes, that is all for today. I hope you guys loved the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.